In today's video, I'm back in one of my favorite cities in the world, Shanghai, China. Now my partner Cindy and I have been here for the last couple of nights, visiting some of our old favorite places and taking a break from filming. So today, I have one last day to head outside and go for a walk around Shanghai and take you on a small tour to some places within walking distance from our hotel. Hello and welcome back to another video. Right now we're here in Shanghai, so I thought I'd head out today and make a little video, show you guys a bit of Shanghai. Since I did actually used to live here for a little bit, coming up 7 years ago, and for a period of 2 years I pretty much traveled here about, I think it was 6 or 7 times. I think it was 7 times. So I know this city very well. I absolutely love this city as well, so that's why I thought I definitely wanted to get out today and show you around a few of my favorite spots. So I'm thinking we're going to walk down towards the Suzhou River, follow that along down to the Bund. Can't guarantee how the weather is going to be today. The last few days have been just pouring down here, to be honest. And the views of over towards Pudong area, or the views of all the skyscrapers, Shanghai Tower, etc., the Oriental Pearl Tower. But yeah, they may be stuck behind some clouds, so no guarantees there. But anyways, time's ticking on, so let's go out and have a look at Shanghai. Alright, so we've just arrived down here at the Suzhou River. Yeah, beautiful little river, which pretty much tracks all the way down to the Huangpu River, just under, well, once you get past Wabadu Bridge, which we'll get to eventually. It's about a 20-25 minute walk from here, and that's where it opens up and you can see the amazing skyline of Shanghai. But yeah, I used to come down here quite often, really, maybe a few times a week, and get some exercise alongside the boardwalk here. So if we zoom in on this building over here as well, so this one's been left ever since the war, and those sort of holes you can see there, they're actually from cannonballs, or bullets as well, I think, large ones. So yeah, like a lot of countries, there's a lot of history here too, unfortunately, with the war. Alright, so we've decided we're just going to actually find something to eat first. There's a place, a big shopping centre just down here next to the river called Joy City. So we're just going to have a quick look around there. I'm also pretty keen to go check it out because that was the local shopping centre I always used to go to. So yeah, just be cool to see how that's changed and whatnot. So let's go have a quick look. There used to be like a top floor. Trying to go up. So we're just on top of the shopping centre now. There's a bit of like a food court on top, and as you see, there's actually a Ferris wheel connected to the shopping centre. So that is pretty cool. Alright, well, we've left Joy City Shopping Centre. Unfortunately, there's not many gluten-free options for myself, having celiacs. It's pretty much none, to be honest. So just going to head down to the Bund now, continue on the trip down here along the river, and we'll go check out the Bund and all the skyscrapers. Honestly, Shanghai's, in terms of like being picturesque, it's really one of a kind. You know, the Oriental Pearl Tower. You got the building called the Bottle Open. It was actually, I think it's called the Shanghai World Financial Building, something like that. And obviously the Shanghai Tower, and I think it's the Jinmao Center. There could be some cloud cover on some of the buildings, but we're just starting to get our first glimpse of the Oriental Pearl Tower now. And there you have it. So right there you see the Oriental Pearl Tower, and you can just see breaking over the clouds to the top there is the Shanghai Tower. That one is 632 meters tall and currently is the second largest building in the world. So Cindy and I have come across these benches. They're like charging benches here alongside the river. Cindy, just want to give it a little example. Check this out. And it's charging. So that's pretty cool. You don't usually see that in parks. Probably another 15 minutes before we get down to the Bund. It is a bit of a long walk down here. We'll certainly be racking up the steps today. And I think we'll be building up a bit of an appetite too, because I think we're both getting quite hungry. When I used to walk down here as well, every now and then you would see some of the older gentlemen, Chinese gentlemen, that would do this kind of art where they write sort of like different Chinese traditional characters sort of on the floor using like a wet mop thing. And generally it's, you know, it's like blessings and, you know, just these sorts of things. But I'll try and overlay some clips right now, but it was really quite cool when you used to walk down here, all the different things you'd see.
You got a clean area everywhere.
Yeah.
福如东海啊，福如。东海。
So we're just walking next to this really old building here. Now this was actually the oldest original China Post building. So once we come around the side here, we get a bit of view of it. So it turns out the old China Post building is actually a museum now, so you can go inside and check that one out. But anyways, we're almost at the Bund and we're coming up on probably my favourite bridge to take photos from. And you'll see why. I mean, the weather isn't the best today, but I might overlay some clips from 5+ years ago, anywhere between 5 and 7 years ago, on when, you know, it was a nice day and how it looked. So anyways, let's check it out. Alright, we are finally almost at the Bund. Took a good probably 45 minutes to get down there, I'd say, but actually probably longer than that, I'm not too sure, but yeah, it is a bit of a walk from where we were, and we're just coming up on Waibaidu Bridge, and yeah, it's just amazing, especially when the light show is on as well. So yeah, once we get past the bridge here, we'll be on the Bund. Alright, so we just stopped off for a bite to eat for lunch at a Japanese restaurant that's actually the hotel I first stayed at when I first came to Shanghai back in May 2017. It's actually really nice. It's called Ichibanya. That's right. So yeah, it was a really good lunch. And funny enough, just around the corner, it's actually the place where I met Cindy about 7 years ago in one of these little bars. I'll overlay some clips now because we went down there the other night to check it out, and the owner's still there and he remembers us, so that was really cool catching up with him too. So yeah, just gonna continue walking down the Bund now, and from there we'll see where we go. I'm not too sure if I really want to go to that Yew Garden place, although I do recommend to check it out if it's your first time going to Shanghai. But for me, I've been there quite a few times and it's super busy, to be honest. And Shanghai. So a lot of people, and I prefer not to. So yeah, we'll just see how we go and continue on the day. Alright, so we've just crossed over the Waibaidu Bridge, which you can see over here. That was constructed in 1907. And yeah, it's just more so like a bit of an iconic bridge here, which, as mentioned earlier, it lights up at night time and it's really spectacular. So definitely photo worthy, but let's continue on. Alright, so I thought I'd mention as well, since we're down on the Bund, if you're a tourist coming to Shanghai, there's two major places where if you were going to be scammed, or people would make an attempt on you to scam you, it would be down here at the Bund, or it will be on Nanjing Road, which we'll probably walk down later on. But it's not like they're going to come up to you and, you know, completely harass you or anything. It's more so you might see, I don't know, maybe two beautiful Chinese girls come up to you and start speaking English, which is very rare. So that should be your first warning sign. And yeah, I mean, sure, you can always be friendly and be nice back and stuff, but put it this way, if they start asking you maybe or to go to some place to drink some tea or something, then your alarm bell should be ringing. I had it once, I don't know, maybe about 2018 or something. A couple of girls came down and sat next to me when I was filming here. Little did they know that I knew the place very well. I heard about all the scams here, so yeah, I pretty much just let them play along for a little while, and then I just got up and left, and they asked where I was going. I said, going to see my girlfriend. She was working, so anyways, yeah, got up and out of there, and once I got away from the area a little bit more, I like to suss things out a bit, so I could see that there were spotters as well. They had a couple of blokes which were watching them from a distance. So yeah, just got to keep your eyes peeled. At the moment, there's not really many tourists in Shanghai, so who knows, maybe some of these people aren't in Shanghai at the moment, but yeah, if you were going to be scammed, just keep your eyes out down here. But other than that, just enjoy your trip. It's more so, no one's going to come up to you and start trying to like rob you or anything like that. There's police everywhere, but just beware if people come up and start speaking English with you. Yeah. It's funny, just before when I was back over there near the memorial, there was a guy, I reckon a Chinese guy, probably from like a smaller city or like a more rural place where they don't get many foreigners. He pretty much come over to me and sort of like grunted a bit with his camera, and he wanted to take a photo of me with the backdrop of the city. So I much prefer that rather than people randomly taking photos at restaurants and stuff when I'm with Cindy because she's Chinese. I much prefer it they come up and sort of ask a bit. So who knows, maybe if you come here, someone might ask you for a photo too. Alright, we're just about to walk down Nanjing Road. I don't have my microphone turned on, so it might sound a little bit funny, but yeah, this is the definition of Shanghai. Alright, so we made it to the end of Nanjing Road, or at least the walking part of it anyway. So yeah, as you would have seen, people mountain, people sea. But yeah, now we're just going to make it back to the hotel, I reckon. Okay, so we're back in the hotel room now. Funny enough, probably a short video. It doesn't feel like we're outside that long, but we were actually outside. Did a whole loop around the Suzhou over the Bund and back, and it took about 3.5 to 4 hours. But yeah, Shanghai really is an incredible city. As I mentioned earlier, I mean, I'd highly recommend it for everyone to come and at least see this place once. You know, it's a spectacular city. It's got the contrast of old and new. And sure, there's many more things to see than what we've seen today. I mean, look, if you had a week here, you know, I'd recommend making sure to get over to Lujiazui, which is the Pudong area where you can see all the largest skyscrapers. Best way to get over there is with a subway. There's other areas, Tianzifang, which is a cool little shopping area. That place is really cool. I really like a park called Lushan Park. But yeah, these are places you need to go on a subway to get to. Even People Square, just nearby where we're staying, there's a beautiful park around down here. There's a museum there as well, which is a really nice museum. I've been there a few times before. And look, aside from that, virtually everywhere you go, there's something to do and something to see. But obviously today is just a bit of a check-in and just giving you a bit of a glimpse of Shanghai and personally what I'd like to do, just if you have a few hours to walk around or something and make a little video like I've done today. And that's, well, the Bund. It's probably the best place to go to. So yeah, I hope you've enjoyed this little check-in. Tomorrow at midday, I'm off to Taiwan. I fly China Airlines business class on their Boeing 777 over to Taipei. So really looking forward to that. I'll be over there for a couple of nights before flying Japan Airlines business class up to Osaka. Once again, there for a couple of nights and then we move on to Tokyo. So yeah, I've got a good week and a half still of traveling to go. It gets a bit more fast paced now, but I'm looking forward to it. So yeah, anyways, I hope you have enjoyed this video and I'll catch you on the next one when we're flying China Airlines. See you later.